most important concepts in computer science is how to define new commands, how to add your own words to a computer language. Most computer languages have only about 100 words or commands, and really the art and magic is in defining your own new words out of these building blocks. We do this all the time in sports. For example, in basketball, you start by learning how to dribble, how to do a layup, how to rebound. Once you've learned these really basic moves, you learn new moves and put together these building blocks, like a pick and roll or a give and go. And you can then go from there to do more complex plays. And once you learn that play and give it a name, everybody on the team knows how to do it. Similarly, once you've taught a computer how to do an action once using these sequence of commands, you can make up your own name for that action, so it's easy to repeat it later. When you define your own command and give it a name, that's called a function.
There are 2 steps to using functions in JavaScript. First, we need to define our function, and then we need to call it.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a function and how to call that function. So far I've showed you a game and a little mini game. I've created a rabbit and a little bit of fruit. And so in our previous lessons, I've showed you how to add blocks so that you can move the rabbit around, and then also how to have different fruit appear and move on the screen. So far, what I do is I have the rabbit touch the watermelon and it will change the counter by 1 and it'll print the scoreboard. And then when the rabbit touches the carrot, it'll change the counter by 1 and it'll print the scoreboard. It just looks here like I have counter and I should really have scoreboard. So I'm going to do the drop down menu and change it so that it changes my scoreboard by 1 and then it'll print it to the screen. So let's see if this works. So I'm going to go down, touch the carrot, and on the screen a 1 appears, touch the apple and a 2 appears. Let's say I missed I hit the watermelon, so a 3. So it looks like my code is working. If I want to save myself some lines of code, just like you did in Tinkercad using the repeat loop, you can streamline your code and use less blocks. In code.org, you can also create a function, give it a title, just like you did in sports, call it a pick and roll. So here we go. We've got the change the scoreboard by 1, print the scoreboard. Instead of having these 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of code, I'm going to create just 1. So what you do is you go under blocks, click on functions, and then you click create a function. When you name it, change it from do something to something meaningful so you know exactly what this function does. So I want this to increase the scoreboard. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the code inside of this function. So I need my variable. I don't know why it's not showing up. This is a glitch, I think. So we've got scoreboard. So originally my code said change the scoreboard by 1. And then I wanted it to print the scoreboard. So I grab the print block, throw that variable in there. Okay, so I've got a name of my function, increase the scoreboard, and I've got change scoreboard by 1, print scoreboard. So let's close this. I do notice on here, my scoreboard is capitalized. So if I drop this down, it still is the same name. So hopefully it'll still work. So I'm going to delete these code blocks. And instead I'm going to put the function in there, increase the scoreboard. So I'm throwing away 4 blocks of code and I'm putting in 1 block of code, but it's really just a title that runs those 4 blocks of code for me. So I've got this function and I put it in here. So let's see if this works. So as my rabbit touches the carrot, it's still changing. And when you look on the screen, it looks like when this happens, it increases the scoreboard. And then if you wanted to check to see what that function does, you click on it and it has the little blocks of code inside, changes the scoreboard by 1 and it prints it. So I've just saved myself some clutter on my screen by using a function, and I didn't have to rewrite that code every time. I wrote it one time when I created the function, and then I can just use that function wherever I'd like to. So good luck adding a function to your game.